We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 40.
Love going to air this out to start. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He is rocked. That ball's free. And it's picked up by the Giants. No one's around him. He's got space. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Giants parlay the turnover into a lead. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Love. He's going deep this time. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trim the lead to 1. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On play action with Darts. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. It's Tracy on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now Darts going to the air. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Yellow. Put.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Jump off caught by his back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New York! The Giants stretch their early lead to 9. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
On return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready?
They're on. It's the rookie from Nebraska. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. 45. White.
Love from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different...
Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And they say Packers football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go.
First down throw. Here's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready.
First
Set,
and
go.
10 at the 14.
Dive play straight ahead. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers face a 4-point deficit. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he just get the play off. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 17-14 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. It's on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And he only manages one couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal? Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Come on, set.
Love now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
10 black.
Love now on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Love looking to pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Xavion Williams, the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Black, 95. 62 Bradford. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. He finds him beyond the marker. That'll be the first and more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got his man. It's Golden. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
There's Love to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers reduce the lead to just 4. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Dart setting in the throw here. Hits his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They go right back to Tracy. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Move 32.
Shotgun now for Love. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Come on, set.
Love back to it after the pick. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, right.
Second down now, they need 7. Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Set.
Love from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Here comes the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 now from the 46. Going play action with Dart. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love now off the play action. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Another carry for him. He cuts it right. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Coming off that.
Nigga, how the fuck did you do that? I ain't never seen that before.
That man, the rock.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Down. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go down. 33. Yellow. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers make their way to the end zone. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Darts looking to throw. Taken in by Depp. Massive hits. The ball's out. And the Packers secure it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Red. 30. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Stick it in the air. Love. Caught in the comeback route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down at the 43-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
Once more, it's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboom. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dart now against the blitz. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Love now to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here we go. Black 40.
Back to the air. Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Set, hut. Ready.
Throw here. Third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Ayuk makes the catch. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
On the double.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Love looking to pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Trying to find Matthew Golden. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He's got it at the 24. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. From the pistol, he gave to Scatterboot. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dark from the pistol. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He'll throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, set.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better.